Hey guys, BLISSEY here, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. I kinda wanna jump into a topic and talk about some other things as well, about some of the stuff that we know, update you guys about the potential region exclusives and so on and so forth. But I first wanted to address a issue that I'm seeing more and more right now on Twitter. A lot of people sending me screenshots, which that is really cool. Encourage you guys to do that. If you have any cool spawns, any cool cluster, any cool sightings that you want to share with me, make sure you send them right here over on Twitter. And yeah, let's actually jump in. I see some people out there already having the golden badge of the Johto Pokedex, which that on itself is fine. Everybody plays their game on themselves. But if I'm getting tweets about people completing their Pokedex and asking me, now what? I think you're an idiot, honestly. You know for a fact yourself it's gonna take months before Generation 3 releases. So my tip to you, and this especially goes for people with trackers, I understand, and it's cool to get your Tyrannosaurs and to get all of these cool Pokemon. But how about you sit back, relax, play the game as it's intended to be played, and just, you know, have a good time enjoying seeing these new Pokemon instead of rushing so hardcore of getting all of these Pokemon. It doesn't really make sense in my mind that people go above and beyond to already have every single Gen 2 Pokemon, because you're gonna get bored of the game. That's just the fact here. You can go die hard and you can try to be the first worldwide, but you know, probably someone has already done it. But there's no real value into it. Like, honestly, I feel if Pokemon Go for me is more than just achievements and playing the game to completion, everything like that. Summer's not even here yet, and I feel that summer would be the best time to actually enjoy Pokemon Go. Right now a lot of people are playing, so you see people back at lure spots and stuff, and that's really cool. But you know, take a step back, relax. I'm personally on 41 Pokemon right now, and I've been on a hunt, and I've been trying to catch these Pokemon, but I'm not playing with a tracker, because I honestly feel it's gonna ruin it for me. I just want to get overly excited like I always do whenever I see a Tyranitar in the wild, or something like that. Of course, if I'm with friends, and one of those friends happens to use a tracker, that's completely fine, but I'm not going out of my way to go in the car and to go to every single Pokemon, because I know exactly where they are. That's not Pokemon Go for me personally. I honestly just don't think that's fun, personally, but yeah. It is what it is. I want to talk about some of the subjects, about some of the things that we found out. 2 Pokemon unable to be obtained inside of the game. The first one being Smeargle is confirmed in the code that is not there, and Delibird. It seems that just like Ditto, these are going to be Pokemon that will be released at a later time. You guys might be wondering, hey, how do you know that, Reversal? Well, seeing as I'm a Pokemon Go YouTuber, there's a lot of people tweeting at me, and that also includes spoofers. People actually set up bots in Antarctica, in Greenland, and just spaces where nobody can go there, and they didn't find any of those Pokemon. I have one very interesting discovery to let you guys know about. If you see Unown in the wild, you better get hyped up for that, because apparently Unown is 20 times more rare than a Tyranitar or a Dragonite or something like that. So if you see an Unown, it is really cool. And also, the Unown badge counts towards different Unowns, so it's not the amount of Unowns that is going to be counting towards your badge. No, it is different Unowns. So if you see an Unown E letter, that's going to be one. If you see Unown J letter, it's going to be another. So there's 28 different Unowns to be collected inside of the game. The entire alphabet, A to Z, and then the exclamation point and the question mark are also part of the Unown. So make sure you go after them. I think that's gonna be the most difficult badge inside of the game by a lot. Like, that's gonna be the hardest badge to do. We also have other news. Heracross is confirmed to be a worldwide obtainable Pokemon. It is not a region exclusive. It just seems to be a very rare Pokemon outside of the Central America and South America regions. They keep spawning like flies there. It's a very rare Pokemon in Europe. I saw one in Singapore, so that is really cool. Heracross to be confirmed to be a globally obtained Pokemon, and it's a really, really powerful Pokemon. There's a couple of Pokemon out there which are really efficient against BLISSEY. Heracross is one of them. You also have Hitmontop, Machamp has a new movesets as well. You want to be going for counter and close combat. Close combat is one of the strongest fighting type moves inside of the game, or just one of the most strongest charging moves period inside of the game. So that's going to be a real awesome the counter against BLISSEY, of course. And yeah, that's basically all there is to that. And then I also have some other news. It seems that I need to correct myself from the other video that I made. Baby Pokemon are not available to be caught in the wild. You can only get these inside of eggs, and that on itself is pretty awesome. I like the exclusivity of those Pokemon inside of eggs, and Pokemon with evolution items that you can evolve because of an evolution items like Kingdra, like Steelix, like Scizor. You cannot catch those in the wild either, so you really need those evolution items in order to obtain them. So getting certain Pokemon got a little bit more complex, and I personally am a huge fan of that. So those are my thoughts and opinions about the stuff that's currently going on. You know, it's cool that Gen 2 is there, but you know, take into consideration in the back of your mind that Generation 3 is miles and miles and miles away. So don't, you know, rush yourself. Enjoy yourself, have a good time. But if you're competitive with your friends, then that's completely fine. Then you can always try to hunt for the very hard to get Unown. Anyway, that's gonna be doing it for this episode of Pokemon Go. If you guys enjoyed, as always, make sure if you guys like this video, give it a like. And this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.